Sure.
All right. Well,
Does anyone have any? Oh, we're live. Doesn't matter.
We are. Do we have questions? Well, if you got questions, too bad. What up, everybody? What up, party people, Daredevil lovers? If you have questions, save it for God, because we are about to get together here and share out this everywhere, because we're going to be watching the Daredevil season 2, episode 1 premiere, of course. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff to Nerd Initiative. I am Matt. To my bottom here is this beautiful human, Ida. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
hello, I'm Ida, and I'm obviously with Nerd Initiative and write for comics, anime, and gaming.
All right. To your, well, down there, Shawn, the other beautiful human.
What's up, everybody? I'm Shawn, obviously with Nerd Initiative as well, and I just kind of do whatever I'm told.
Yeah, well, you do a lot more than that. Okay, give yourself some credit there, my friend. You do
Sometimes
a lot
he
of stuff,
tells us what.
that's right.
he
Know your
can't do.
place, punk. And to the next of me, you know her from our podcast, but Megan, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am Megan from Nerd Initiative and Vigilante Vibes, and I don't know what I do, but I just do it.
You do a lot of
and
stuff. Things,
yeah.
you know,
So
like
we just do things, and then we just thrive.
vibe.
Yeah.
We do a lot of those things, and I am Matt. The I guess they let me be editor in chief somehow. I don't know. I do a lot of things. I get yelled at a lot. That's all it is. We do a lot of cool stuff. So if you are into Daredevil, Megan and I do a weekly podcast where we talk about Daredevil comic books. Shawn has been on quite a lot. He covered for me last week with Daredevil Yellow while I was at MegaCon Orlando. This week we've got Thomas at WonderCon, Juan at C2E2, Eddie at Planet Comic Con in Kansas City. So if you run into them, say hi. And then aside from that, we got a lot of stuff. So we are actually going to be sitting here watching Daredevil. We've been hyping this up. Probably like all of us collectively have been really excited for season 2 to come out, not to mention the new comic book getting ready to come out next week. And, you know, Megan, what are we doing Wednesday night? Or Shawn, you know what, Shawn, what are we doing Wednesday night? There's a little bit of a roundtable discussion happening.
Yeah, there is a roundtable discussion that's going to be happening about the new book that's coming out. So it's actually already out. It came out Tuesday, right? Tuesday, you can pick it up. It's actually being carried because it is the newest entry in the Marvel crime novel series. So the first book was Breaking the Dark by Lisa Jewell. It was centered on Jessica Jones. This book is Enemy of My Enemy by Alex Segura Jr. It is centered on Daredevil. And so there's one more coming out this year by S.A. Crosby that will take over Luke Cage's story. But we're going to sit around and do a roundtable. We were very lucky that Random House allowed us to have early access to that book. We got to read ahead of release, and so we're ready to do a roundtable about it. Just talk about the things that we liked, things that we learned, stuff like that. So that's coming up. We're really excited about that.
Absolutely. And you know, aside from that, I feel like we have something else coming up soon too. Oh, that's right. April 4th, Megan. What's happening April 4th?
We're going to go see Stephanie Phillips, and we're going to go talk the new Daredevil #1 comic. We're going to go vibe with one of our favorite people, and Shawn is going to join us, and we're all going to be together in the flesh.
We will be there. Shout out to, you know, Stephanie Phillips and her team. Daredevil's getting ready to come out. So shout out to everybody in the chat. If this is your first time checking out, please subscribe, hit the notifications, because we've been doing a lot of stuff, especially Daredevil focused over the next week. But does everybody have their Disney Plus fired up? Because I got mine.
This is like the month of Daredevil.
It is Daredevil month. Kind of like the end of March going into April. Like April showers bring May flowers. I don't know. April showers bring blind punches. I don't really know. I don't have something good there. But yes, I also want to shout out last weekend. It looks like Deborah's in the chat. She did win the, you know, a little question we had at our Daredevil panel, and she got something really cool. And then she's been really active in our Discord. So I want to appreciate her there. Discord.
Deborah, I have been so jealous of you since last week because I wanted that thing, but I'm really happy for you. But also, like,
Deborah won the Daredevil plaque.
Yes, she did. The Charles Soule signed and the Jimmy Palmiotti signed one. She ended up winning.
Nice.
And, she's been super supportive, man. So it's really nice getting to meet new people, and that's what this is all about. Nerds coming together in a non-toxic space. Now I might get toxic because I have ads. I pay a lot of money to Disney, but I don't pay for ad-free Disney Plus. I'm sorry. My wife has actually yelled at me because she says, "Wow, what are we broke? There's ads." And I said, "Well, I mean, we go on like Disney cruises and stuff. So anyways,
So they
Here's what
should
it is.
comp
Get your
you.
money in other ways. That's what you're saying.
But are you ready to hit play on this? Ida, you ready over there?
I'm all ready.
I'm ready. Megan, are you ready?
I'm always ready. Oh shit! I pressed
Shawn,
play.
are
I'm
you
in.
ready? All right.
All
3,
right.
2, 1. Let's hit play. And the first thing that does pop up is watch and listen to the official, companion podcast. Oh, by the way, I should mention we're skipping the recap, right?
I don't think we should.
No, we're gonna play the recap. Recap's going
right.
through. So, the companion podcast. I'm only a little sad that Marvel didn't call Megan and I to that one. It's okay though.
It's fine. They want to copy us. That's fine.
They must have truly probably maybe it just didn't get delivered. It's sitting in their outbox and they just need to hit send again because if you didn't know, Charlie Cox and everybody, they're doing like a Daredevil companion podcast, which is it's fine. It's cool. I'm not jealous. It's fine. No, I mean, it's cool, man. But I do wish that I could be on that one because Charlie Cox just sitting him in like meeting Vincent D'Onofrio last year, Megan, when we were there. Like that was an experience.
We're basically like best friends with him now. It's to the point that Vincent D'Onofrio knew what Matt wanted to hear from him and just wouldn't do it. Went out of his way not to do it. Why don't you tell everyone what you so desperately
wanted him to be like Vanessa or when I was a boy?
It was that.
He just looked at me and was like, listen, I'm going to actually pay you whatever you just paid for my picture to just get the hell out of here. All right, guy, get out of here. Go.
He wasn't looking at you. He was looking past you, trying to see where the closest security was.
He was like, yeah, nope. GalaxyCon, the security staff isn't very fun.
At that moment that Vincent was thinking, I should have taken that panic button they tried to give me.
Hey, so is it too late? Restraining orders, do they do that on site? Like that's what he was probably thinking at that point. But it's okay. It's cool. No, it's fine. And then, a lot of the Daredevil cast is actually at C2E2 this week. So I'm not
trash.
Jealous. Matt getting let out as
the
he
fact
yells.
That we're not there.
Matt just getting let out as he yells.
It's just
restraining orders. I love you from far away.
It's not fair.
Let me love you.
Deborah wants to know if you got a restraining order placed against you by Fisk. I don't think he'd be a restraining order kind of dude.
I think Fisk would have just beat my face in right there, actually, with whatever he could find.
Squeezed it like a grape.
Yeah,
as they show us in this recap.
I don't feel like Fisk deals with the restraining orders. I feel like that's too much paperwork for Fisk.
I definitely agree. He would have just silently been like, "Thank you, Buck," as they just smash his head in or whatever.
Will say I was so unimpressed with Buck last season, but I'm definitely getting Wesley vibes now, and I'm very happy about that.
He's Wesley, but if Wesley knew how to fight.
But did Wesley ever need to fight?
I don't know. What do you have?
I don't think he did.
I don't know either. But like Wesley wasn't bad. Wesley was good. So like that's the two sides of the coin, right? Wesley was he was smart. Buck just gets it done, and I don't know. Buck impressed me in this first episode. I'll give it that. Buck really kind of came through, and I really enjoyed that aspect of it. I also love this opening shot.
Also like the chance to plug what we've got coming up. Wesley in Alex Segura's novel is actually a really fun version of Wesley compared to.
It is.
It's a really good version.
I miss Wesley.
Am I the only person that watched this and my first thought was that the ship's going to blow up and take out that bridge?
I thought as soon as I saw it come from under that bridge, I was like, well, his work's made out for him. But then I thought he was on the bridge.
There was something on the bridge that was the ship that was going to blow up and take out the bridge.
Does this not give you Batman Begins vibes though? When he first debuts his suit with like Carmine Falcone and all that, he just pops in. Every time. I just sit there. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, because wasn't that like a shipping container yard?
It was. Yeah, it was at the shipyard when they were offloading the drugs and the teddy bears and everything like that. And he was sitting in the car while everyone's out there like, where are you? Just firing bullets as one does, shooting in the dark at shipping containers with God knows who was around. They probably took each other out. But also that boat sitting pretty low to the water with those shipping containers. I didn't even realize that at first.
Pretty normal.
I guess you're right. I don't go hanging out. I feel like that at least, I don't know. What if it tips over? Like, what if there's waves?
Oh yeah, like
what if it all like
yeah, dude, like seriously,
I never thought
the shipping
about this before.
sorry, I don't even know what we're talking about. Just the stepping into the light with the double D's on his chest. Ooh, it's fired up.
The fact that the first season took them like, what was it, 4 or 5 episodes to suit up, and they gave it to us in the first 10 seconds. It's like, thank you for listening to the fans. Also, thank you for listening to the haters too.
Oh, okay. So the person that said they Disney-fied the violence, I want to freeze frame that, and then I know we'd get community violations, but I just want to like respond to that and be like, oh yeah, no, I absolutely remember Princess and the Frog when Tiana did that to the bad guy. You're right. I 100% remember. We didn't even get that kind of violence when Scar threw his brother off the mountain to a herd of wildebeest.
Yeah, we didn't get to see that.
No. Disney-fied the
yeah, he said it's all Disneyed up, and it's like he never answered. I was like, what does that mean? Because I saw the innards. I saw the innards of someone's arm in here.
Yeah,
his arm broke.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I very clearly remember Rapunzel snapping.
I think that's
cool.
Yeah, I actually think Flynn Rider was out there breaking arms and stuff. You're right.
Bluey put it down on Bingo.
Olaf was using his carrot nose to stab the enemy around. That's what he did.
I did see that.
This episode is really gorgeous, but that
it's okay, Vinny. Join us sometime. Rewatch it.
We do this every Friday, Vinny. So
is actually like underappreciated a little bit.
God, this suit just looks so good.
I agree. It's quite underappreciated.
Is it like the red wash behind him and all that as he adjusts the camera? Pretty cool.
God.
Oh, shout out to the one person who was really mad that was a false wall and he was easily able to get through it, and they wanted it to be a metal wall. And I was like, so you want to watch them try to get through a metal wall?
Shout out to the one person who's never seen an actual smuggler.
Shout out to the person who doesn't know Daredevil doesn't have laser vision.
Hey, I don't know how to tell you this, but
like Daredevil's waste lots of revenue on a metal wall.
Also, like, hey, if that's what really breaks the immersion for you, I don't know how to tell you this, but this show's about a blind guy fighting crime.
The aspect ratio when he's listening is still
the aspect ratio. Yeah, dude.
The shifting aspect ratio is awesome.
I think I heard that they did like a 3-camera system to get that.
That's
wow.
That's kind of
right.
Also, like that scene where he jumps back through the hole, I wonder if that was one take. Like me, if they would have hired me for Daredevil, it would have been like 6 takes because I would have just eaten it. Like got my foot.
I would have like caught my foot on there and just like face planted.
Just bam. Then
how did you get Daredevil?
Daredevil helmet just goes sliding off across the ground into the camera.
So how did they end up capturing Daredevil? Well, you see, he tripped through the wall after he broke his way into it. Fun fact. How heavy do you think
he went down with the sinking ship that he sank after twisting an ankle?
Also, jumping back to like that's what breaks the immersion for you. This dude just swims in the East River and nothing happens to him.
He doesn't even catch a disease or anything.
Right, like that's. It's
but right now,
a dude who goes for a swim in the East River with obviously his mouth open at some point and just walks it off.
But right now, his biggest enemy is razor burn between his legs because that suit has to hurt.
Oh yeah, that suit is absolutely like all
razor burn.
Up.
What is it? When it rubs your skin,
chafing.
Yes, it's chafing. Oh, he's definitely chafing.
I never would have gotten that ever in life.
Deborah isn't stealing the watch a petty larceny. I don't think he stole it. Didn't he put it? He put it in so we can go back and find the weapons, right? That was the whole.
Well, I mean, he's not returning it.
So.
Also, yes, in the great, like, yes.
But like, we're not gonna snitch,
Yeah.
I gotta say, I am excited they kept the intro because I really dig it.
It's so good.
I love the intro. I was my wife last night. She wanted to see this for the first time. And she goes, "Can we skip the intro?" And I looked at her. I was like, "No, we don't skip the intro."
I asked on Threads. I was like, "Guys, are
we?" And I was like, "Well, then, good night."
I was like, "Are we skipping the intro?" Because like, I respect the vibe, but I'm very, very excited. And everyone's like, "Don't skip that intro." I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
It's like Game of Thrones. You can't. There's just some intros that you can't skip.
Yeah, X-Men 97 can't do it.
Yeah,
gotta keep it going every time.
Yeah, you just gotta go with it.
It's true.
And I love the statue, like the reverse building. Oh man,
Would be
chef's
cool if
kiss.
they
So good.
altered it a little bit to be like Game of Thrones, though. Like if the statue and stuff like that got altered as the season went on.
Ooh, I was kind of looking for
You know,
stuff
Game
like
of
that.
Thrones, the map changes. The map
Well, yeah,
changes as
it
the season.
tells you what's going to
Yeah.
happen in that season. Yeah. Oh, sorry,
Her
guys. I got
braids
mad.
also change every season. Like season 1, she only had 1 braid. Season 2, she only had 2, and so on. And that's as far as I go with knowing anything about that show, even though I watched it.
It's just. I tried watching it, got maybe like 2 seasons. And I was like,
Don't worry, you saved
rough.
yourself a lot of heartbreak.
Torture.
Game of Thrones is my Sopranos. I will always be mad about the ending of Game of Thrones. And I am convinced that George R.R. Martin, I think my opinion is everybody has one conspiracy theory they believe in. My conspiracy is that George R.R. Martin finished Game of Thrones and the ending we got in the show is what he wrote and saw how bad everyone hated it. So he will never release it until after he's gone. So that he can't be angry. People won't be angry at him about it.
So usually TV shows, when they're on their last season, they film multiple endings in case it gets leaked. This one got leaked. The script got leaked word for word. Everything got leaked. So they had to go with one of the endings they filmed that was the one that was the farthest away from what was originally meant to be released. And it was that one. And it was like, why? So,
Interesting.
Yeah.
I promise that's not me also commenting to ourselves.
Thanks, Hop Geeks News. That's awesome.
It's not me. Thanks.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I'm surprised
agree.
Lauren's commenting
ending
because
is
she got
worse,
the screeners for the boys. So what is she doing here, Lauren?
I didn't think I'd hear from her for at least 2 to 3 business days. It is. My name is Matt.
I actually threatened to just come back down
Matt
to her
Murdoch
house.
is in our Matt Murdoch is in our comment section.
He is.
Well,
Man, I got these ads rolling. Sorry, I'm a peasant. Jeez.
It's okay.
It's okay. We're back. All right. I'm
Wait.
back.
We forgive you.
How far ahead? What scene you guys at now? Because I'm at
We're just now seeing Fisk for the first time.
Okay. I'll go ahead and see Fisk. All right, Fisk. I'll pay you a little visit. Matt and man, you mean to tell me I didn't get to talk about Matt and Karen getting back together for the first time?
Not yet. It hasn't shown it yet.
Oh.
You've watched this 3 times.
I'm sorry. That all like
This is when Fisk is like, this actually made me laugh out loud because he's like, this was a terrorist attack.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Bro.
Like, that happens after Matt returns back and him and Karen get all
trash. God.
Oh, Fisk looking real beefy this season, bull.
I really dig that. I gotta say, when he was like thinner last season, I like that he was healthier as a person.
Yeah.
But I was like, I need to see like the man who squished a head with his hands, you know?
Yeah. I want big. Listen, I would just want him to just keep getting bigger and bigger. All right, I need it to be like an absolute Batman thing where nobody says anything, and all of a sudden he looks like, into the Spider-Verse Fisk with that tiny head and that giant body of his.
I was picturing what was it, the 90s Spider-Man cartoon.
Oh my god.
Fisk.
Oh yeah.
I loved that iteration. It was so dramatic.
Oh god.
It really was.
Oh, well, if it isn't the guy who stole the show that no one even knows anything about, but he somehow stole it, Matthew Lillard.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I love. Also, yeah. Thanks, Deborah. I'm glad you brought this up because when Matt returns home, he's like fresh out the river, and Karen willingly kisses that man. Congrats. You both.
He probably smells better than her.
Just the phone right into the sky. So I didn't catch that he was talking when he enters up in Fisk's office talking to Allegra de Fontaine. I didn't catch that right away, but what is going on? What are we building to, man?
He didn't talk to her. I think we're led to think he talked to her here, that someone else talked to her and he said, you better answer that. So he knew it was her, but it's like, that leads you to a question, where on the timeline is this? Because we have Doomsday coming up right this year. Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yeah.
So that, and
Yeah.
then Thunderbolts, if she's still working for the new Avengers with a Z, then what is she doing running weapons?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. What's going on? Because the rumor is that, like I said, Yelena is in Brand New Day. So, like, do they know what's going on? Is this why also Sam is alleged to be, suing over the Avengers name? Like, what kind of
So
theory? Interesting.
the rumors of Yelena showing up are purely from when there was a whole bunch of different shots of Tom Holland kind of manifesting his future. He's like, I would like to work with Jake
Right.
Gyllenhaal. I'd like to be Spider-Man. I'd like to do this. And he's like, what Marvel character would you like to play with? And he's like, I would like it to be Yelena. And that's where it came from.
Okay.
Ooh, the timeline update yesterday. Oh, dang, I didn't even see the update.
Oh.
I didn't see that yesterday. Oh, crap.
Well,
I'm sad.
Deborah,
It's okay, Gary. My boy Gary's in the chat. Everybody, go check out
Deborah,
my man's Kickstarter.
none of us can check the timeline right now.
Deborah, we need you.
Tell us.
Help us,
Gary,
Obi, Deborah Kenobi.
What's on
Gary
Marvel?
is here. If you have not checked out Gary's new Kickstarter,
Yes,
do it. Go look up Divergent Comics everywhere, and you're gonna say thank you, Megan, for doing that, because that changed my life.
It did.
Yeah,
it absolutely did.
It's before Thunderbolts.
It is after
Oh
Thunderbolts.
no, sorry. I read
Daredevil Born Again happens between and Wonder Man.
Thunderbolts happens before, so she's got some nefarious businesses going on. I wonder if they know. Well, none of them are like mind readers, so it's very possible that she's doing backdoor dealings and things, right? But what is she sending a whole ship of guns to New York?
But they're barely heroes, though. They have their foot in the door.
Is she working with the hand? Do you think
Or-
this deals with like the hand, maybe?
Or
Because we
maybe,
saw the hand.
maybe the Power Broker's coming back.
Maybe.
Okay, that was just kind of dumb. Not what you said, but like her as the power broker. No, I realized. Okay, I'm out. I didn't call you dumb. I meant Sharon being the power broker. Time out. I meant Sharon being the power broker.
Oh God!
And he just stared so deadpan at the.
Shawn was like, "What?"
I've got kids, man. I've been called worse.
I
totally
meant
even
I
forgot
meant
about
Sharon being the power broker.
That was the greatest unintentional stray I've heard. I'm like
I'm
crying.
promoting this later. That was just dumb.
Oh my God, that was beautiful.
Now everybody sees what the Nerd Initiative
That was
staff
great.
meetings are like.
It was like a blind person seeing a rainbow for the first time.
I have a great idea, Shawn. That's nice, but that was just dumb. Okay?
That was dumb. And Shawn was like, "You're right. I'm
How
sorry."
dare
You're right."
you?
Sometimes it be like that.
Oh man,
You have the opportunity to get him back, my boy.
it's gonna happen. It'll happen at some point.
All right.
Juan,
Keeping track of what's happened with Fisk in every different realm. Here he's fine. In the comic books, he's in a coma.
oh yeah, that's right.
Huh.
Because of spoilers. There was a certain comic book recently to where that's why he's in coma.
Yeah.
You should go read a certain Ben Percy comic book that came out relatively recently. If you haven't,
Just say the name of the comic.
it's the Punisher. Damn it! Come on. I was hoping
He's
Shawn
put out-
would say it.
He's
I was
put out
giving
so
him his
many
big
things
comeback
lately.
moment.
He's put
Punisher
out so
Red
many
Band
things.
5.
I was giving Shawn his big moment. I'm sorry.
Punisher Red
Shawn,
Band
y'all are
5.
not vibing tonight, and I like.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Dad.
It's been out since January. I feel like, maybe a spoiler warning, but at the same time, if Marvel is already posting today on Friday spoilers on Instagram for Ultimate Endgame 3 that came out Wednesday, I feel like you're good to go ahead and talk about Punisher Red Band 5.
That's actually true. I did see that as well. Thank you. See, Gary agrees. He hated the Sharon being a power broker too. And real
And I
quick,
liked Sharon, but I didn't
Karen
like
and
that.
his black hair.
I agree.
So
Look,
what?
I'm just saying, like, that was my thought about maybe that's how they'll use her. I don't like the idea. I don't like Sharon being the power broker. Don't hear me say that, but I'm wondering if there's some connection between her and Allegra and all them.
I think it's safe to say we're never going to see Sharon again, because
We're
that
never
was
gonna
also
see
the
half
time
the
where
Marvel
they
people
brought their
again.
version of Taskmaster, realized
yeah.
what a horrible idea that was, and then just killed her off.
I hope we
Spoiler
get
alert.
to see Heather being killed off soon because God, I hate it. Oh my God.
Okay, I need someone to explain this. Why do we hate Heather so much?
Because Heather sucks, Megan.
But why? Why do you think she does? I want to know,
Speaking of,
because like I found her irritating, especially how she almost died and all that, and how she acted after. I
She's
found
the
her
Karen
irritating.
Page of the MCU, Megan.
Let's relax.
she
Don't ever.
oh my
say that
God. Because
to my face again.
Heather just like look at her so willingly going with Wilson Fisk and then being like, oh Matt, blah blah blah. But then can you give me an interview with the Punisher or blah blah? Like, come on, Heather, you stupid. You're supposed to be this mental health expert, and you're over here like lying your ass off. Come on.
Look, I felt good about myself today. Somebody online was complaining about Heather as well. And I found a GIF that was a dude throwing out trash. So I was like, look, it's Matt taking Heather on a date in season 2.
Also, I am really hoping that the theory that I have somehow came up with that I'm convincing myself to be true is that Muse is actually alive and he's possessing her and causing her to kill herself eventually. Oh, can we say that?
How would he possess her if he's alive?
I don't know, because
So you mean like alive in like
I don't know
death term, like he's
like
just
okay,
haunting around?
Yeah, like what if he's actively, you know, doing some Mephisto stuff and then he ends up, you know, I don't know. I want him to be like taunting her and be like this entity, and then she eventually like offs herself, and then that's when Muse comes back and we get the supernatural stuff.
I don't think. See, I know everyone says that
she's
she's being haunted by him, and she's going to turn into the new Muse, which makes sense if you read Daredevil Unleash Hell by Erica Schultz. Makes complete sense, which is also not on Marvel Unlimited. So like, get that together. But I think what more of it is, it's her PTSD, and yeah, she's being haunted by her own brain, and it's gonna, you know
what, Megan, I don't need you to walk back, because the other night when I pitched that theory, you're like, that's so good, and now,
but like now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you know, this is a pretty grounded show, though.
Is it?
But shout out though to like Maria Lavivia that plays Heather,
because kind of a good actress.
She's in Revenge, which if you haven't watched is an incredible show, which was also at one point a Marvel property.
Really?
I forgot about that.
You watch the show, because I watch it like 4 times a year.
Hey, you leave, you know, Linda Cardellini alone, okay? That is my Velma now and forever, okay?
What did Laura do to you, girl?
Emily Van Camp was also in Revenge as well. The Power Broker returns.
Oh,
full circle. Yeah, she's dope
fact,
too.
Steve, you made out with your future niece.
Fun fact: Cherry's name in the show is actually Clark.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, I'd really come around on Cherry. Cherry's kind of a badass.
He's pretty cool. His he had a medal in his room that said Clark. I don't remember the last name. So if someone wants to help with that.
I would be down with some Lady Muse. That would be cool. I just want more Muse. I want a whole season of like psychotic serial killer.
I'm
be
so mad how they handled Muse, because
I am too.
I get it. He's never going to stop. He had to be put down, blah, blah, blah. I get it. But I love a villain that is just so bad to the bone that you cannot emphasize.
Chaotic.
You just can't see, like, Wesley.
They actually just went ahead, and Muse was actually just some Taekwondo kid who didn't get hugged enough. Like, come on, man.
Y'all didn't have to do that.
They could have. Come on, man.
Out of all the comics in the entire world, not one does Muse have a name.
No, and he has like no face either. And then also lean into the fact that this man's got like some really psychotic things. He rips Blind Spot's eyes out. He's got bodies hanging up. They teased so much of that, and then you never really saw him except one time, you know, really doing anything. And it just kind of like we could have done some really crazy stuff with that, with him taunting. Imagine a Muse that spends most of the season just taunting Matt at that point because he continues to get the best of him, and it's just. What? Come on, dude.
I thought that they were going to do so much more with him.
Or leave him alive for future seasons at least. But no, they had Heather shoot him. That's why I don't like Heather. There you go. There's my
You're right. I'm there too. You're right.
Yeah.
I would like more from Muse as well. But at the same time, compared to how much time Muse appears in the comics, it feels about right. But here's the thing. I love Muse as a character. But Muse is also not like even probably top 5 most prevalent Daredevil villains in the comics
because he's
in
new.
terms of appearances.
No, but my problem is that Marvel is only really focusing on 2 of Daredevil's villains. There was nothing wrong with having one to the side, and
No.
Muse is a street level villain, especially in the comics for Daredevil. It's
Right.
like I wish they would understand that street level villains don't just die on their first go. You got to keep them around. Like imagine if Scorpion died. Imagine if Bullseye
Right,
died.
right. It's like Batman that meets Joker for the first time, and then he kind of kills him right away, right?
And it's
It's
over.
kind of like
Yeah.
that.
Whoa. No, it's not. It's not even close. Joker is nowhere. Muse is nowhere near
No,
Joker.
but what I'm saying is like in their first meetings back when the comic, 'cause Muse is 10 years old as a character. So imagine if they did that with Joker originally in the comics, right? Like just kind of like that. Because you gotta like the show could have given Muse some more popularity. It's like the Court of Owls. Court of Owls got really big, 15 years ago with Scott Snyder, and now they're kind of coming back in the Absolute universe, and they're a very big villain, and they've been teasing them. So they could have built up some villains that aren't, Fisk, we barely got Typhoid Mary, and then Nuke we barely got, but then they could have done something more, introduced more villains than just Fisk being now 5 seasons in the main villain. They could have given us something different.
Well, they did say that the next season. Who said it? Who said? Was it
D'Onofrio,
director?
he basically takes a back seat after the season, is what I'm
Yeah,
hearing.
he and a director said that like we're moving past him and we're gonna go explore other things. And it's like, what do you mean?
Yeah. Well, I heard like the way this season ends, you're very much like, wait, what? It comes out of left field, and
Yeah,
so
they did definitely say that the Mayor Fisk storyline would wrap up this season. They didn't fully say like he's gone, but
right.
the whole
Yeah.
Mayor
I think everybody ends up in jail is kind of what I think, and I'm really thinking we're gonna get Daredevil Elektra for a little bit.
Oh,
She
I
commented
didn't know
on a
that.
post about Daredevil.
Yeah, I saw
today,
that.
and she like it makes me mad because I'm like, stop teasing me, you demon. Come
Give props
back.
to
That was the
Buddy
post that
and
someone
Songwriter,
made about
yeah.
seeing Matt and Karen together. And she was like, I wonder what
Yeah.
Elektra would feel about that.
Why don't you tell
I know
her?
they're leaning on Bullseye. I kind of want
Mhm.
Bullseye to also cool off for like another
Yeah.
season or so as well. Like I really want to give us Owl, for a little bit there because he's Daredevil's first villain. I would love Typhoid Mary as well. Like give us something else.
Give
out
us the
there.
hand back.
Right.
When Matt takes over as the hand.
That could be cool.
That could be
could be
cool.
cool.
I
I'd be down
forget
for that.
what happened to the guy that was like Matt's armorer.
Oh yeah, no, that could be
yeah.
oh my god, the gladiator. Yeah, Melvin.
Yeah.
He kind of just disappeared too. I wouldn't
He
mind
still
having him
dies.
be a villain for a season. Like he comes back. I know he kind of just got out, escaped and everything, but that would be kind of dope as well.
Right.
Bringing Typhoid Mary in is the obvious choice because if Vanessa dies in the season,
Oh
who's
yeah, then
coming
she
in?
could. Yeah.
Typhoid Mary.
Oh,
I'd be cool
That's
with
the
that.
girl. Plus, like that would be really cool if they brought in Typhoid Mary and everyone could be like, "Oh, City Sink is not Typhoid Mary." It's cool.
It was Gladiator. That's right. Yeah, and oh god, wait, people are really saying Sadie Sink was Typhoid Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Which,
people.
like, if they hadn't already done it, it would make a ton of sense because she can mind control. She can do all these things.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah, she can do all these things, and also she runs the hand with Matt at one point, so
That's
it
right.
makes sense with the hand. It makes all the sense in the world, but they've already done it.
I wouldn't want that though, because I just feel like for me, it's personally just like an age gap thing with the actors because Charlie Cox is like 42 years old or whatever, and she's much younger. So I feel like that would be kind of weird because if they have a there's that whole storyline where Matt like falls in love with her and she catfishes him and like really all that stuff. So I would love for them to really lean into all of that. So that would be the only weird part for me if
I
we
want to
did
see
that.
Al.
So
I think Al would be good. I really do like the idea of seeing Al. But
That
who would
would,
play
like-
Al?
that would be really cool.
ooh,
Because I have somebody in mind. I just want to see what everybody else says.
Oh.
Just
you know who would have
Tell
been great before? No, who's under the fist mask? I don't know. That's a good.
it's someone that works with BB. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh yeah, BB's
Yeah.
behind this 100%.
Yeah.
Without a
Sean,
doubt.
My
drop
thought
this
was,
knowledge.
I need
please.
to know, Sean. Yeah, who's your pick?
Sorry, Ida.
Oh, no,
So
you're
I know it's ballpark just because probably like cost per episode. Jason Isaacs, I think, would be great is the owl.
I was
Ooh.
trying to think of like pudgier kind of, but it doesn't have to be, I guess.
Yeah.
Especially
As
because
far as the creepy
owl.
factor, though, you could also look at like Crispin Glover.
Yeah,
Crispin
that's a
Glover
good
would be
one.
dope.
Ida, is your turn to talk now.
Oh, I was thinking, as for who's under the mask, I'm almost thinking that it could be Gandolfini. That he's like kind of playing both sides, maybe.
Well,
Maybe.
that could be cool. And then because if there could be a power vacuum, and so there could be a lot of people like Tombstone and Brand New Day could be trying to fill that power vacuum with Fisk on, right? That could bring Owl into also, and a bunch of other like street level crime lords that can kind of cross these street level heroes, because everybody's trying to now fill the vacuum that Fisk left, that he's out. That would be
Matt,
kinda
That would be
who
real
fits
cool.
the kind of the look of the owl more and has the instant name recognition is Matt Berry.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Cool.
Like is
That
the
is a
owl.
good one.
He already kind of has that look with the facial hair and everything.
You'll take Glenn Powell and you'll like it.
Glenn Powell's doing
Yeah.
everything. He's in Mario and
He's
Matt
everywhere now.
Berry could be the most devious in New York City.
Yeah, that is true. Is Daniel going to end up being Butch? Yeah,
he's
I
a
think
gentleman.
that's what they're doing with
I
Daniel.
wear my sunglasses at night, Matt Murdock.
I really think
He's
that Daniel's going
blind?
to end up being Butch.
I think so. Well, Fisk had a few sons. There was one that was actively worked against him, and then there was Butch. So could be both, either one. Because we're not going to see Fisk have a kid. There's no
not at this
way.
point. No,
Because it would
unless
only be with Vanessa.
Yeah,
And she's
there's no way they had a kid. That
yeah,
would
she's
be
wonderful, but like, girl is aged. She ain't popping no
They
baby.
wouldn't have had a kid at this point, no, unless she
No.
had like he had a stepson and they weave it in that way, like my mom died, in that kind of way. They could maybe
Comic wise,
hand-wave it that way.
Fisk has an adopted daughter,
Yeah, see, they could do
Yeah.
something like that.
Princess.
But also,
She's
do
in
we
Moon
think,
Girl.
do we think Daniel's going to get completely screwed this season, because they made it
Oh,
a
yeah.
point to say where he lives is under Fisk's name. So
Something's
whatever
gonna happen.
happens to that place, it's on Fisk, not him.
First of all, I want to point out that all it took was Matt just holding his cane up a certain way, and she was like, "Oh, Murdoch." It was hilarious. I just every time I see that scene, I'm like, hilarious. Second of all, we do see in Brand New Day, the Sheila is given the key to the city. I don't think she's mayor, but I do think that maybe
On
she
behalf.
she gets out okay. I think, like unscathed, I should say. So there's an interim mayorship going on there.
Well, we don't know where this is at in the timeline of Spider-Man, though.
Well, because I thought this takes place, and then I thought we were getting like Punisher taking place maybe at the same time as this, and then Spider-Man, but I could be wrong.
We won't know until
yet.
Spider-Man comes out.
Right.
But
Wait on the updated timeline, Matt.
I know.
But like, if it
know.
happens simultaneously as Spider-Man, that would make sense why Daredevil is not in Spider-Man.
That is,
That's
but I
true.
think he is going to be in Spider-Man. I think.
I don't think he is.
Gary, I think
Foggy's
Foggy
straight
will be back.
flashbacks, dude.
I do not think Foggy is actually dead. I think we will see Foggy.
Well,
in
the big
season
theory
Well,
is that
he's in the
I think
trailer.
Mr. Charles has faked his death. Is the big theory.
We heard his heartbeat stop. Well, but you know what? It's TV. You know what? Whatever.
Bro, it's comic books and it's
I know,
TV.
what am I doing?
Anything they could fake out anybody.
And now I'm thinking of like the Daredevil seasons before, when like Elektra died a couple times, and then
Matt
they
got a
took
whole
him to-
building dropped on him.
Yeah, but he is a stubborn son of a bitch.
Yeah, well, Foggy is maybe
the-
upset too. I
He's
don't know.
not a stubborn son of a bitch.
No, Foggy lives out of spite because in the comics he's so jealous of Matt. So that's why.
Oh my god, he is the worst in the comics. Good lord.
Flashbacks to season 1. Oh, 3 of them. Okay.
I
Interesting.
told you.
I don't
man,
think
like,
it's season 1 of Daredevil. He didn't have the glow up. He had the old look in the
Mm.
trailers. No
well,
beard.
We know that we get a Wesley flashback at some point.
Mm.
I don't know, Megan. I told you, I still think, like, as much as I like Daredevil Yellow, I think it is Foggy and Daredevil Yellow that keeps me.
See,
keeps
I'm
it from being,
kind of
like,
with
my top three.
Deborah on this. He
Agreed.
visited. We know that Frank was on set John Bernthal was on set at one point. They say he was just watching. He just visited the set, but I'm convinced that he did more than visit the set that day.
What, for Spider-Man?
No, John Bernthal was on set for
Oh,
a day
for this?
for Born Again season 2.
Oh,
I'm with
Well,
Deborah on this.
I saw B&D's Brand New Day.
It is.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, it said like a post credit, and someone is going. I'm trying to watch this and read that same. Sorry, Deb.
She said someone's going to be a post credit and somebody is going to be in Brand New Day. So she's saying that Frank's going to be in Born Again season 2. She's convinced, and that's what I'm saying too, because I think he is
I
too.
don't
She's
think so.
also convinced that somebody from this season is going to be in Brand New Day, other than Frank, is what I'm
Okay.
reading.
It's obviously
Frank's
Matt.
not going to be in this season at all. Matt,
You know
I don't
what? I
think it's
hope
gonna be
she's
Matt.
right, and it's like Kirsten or somebody like some
That's
minor.
what I think. Well, it's going to be
character.
Sheila.
What if it's BB?
Oh well, it is going to. Technically, you are right. Is Sheila because we saw her in the thing.
BB would make sense. That would make sense.
BB would be cool. I like
Yeah.
that. 'Cause I don't think they're going to kill BB. I really don't.
Oh, freaking White Tiger. What are we doing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
haven't
what-
seen. That's right.
And they're setting her up for something, and
They definitely
she's a
are.
kid in this show, and this is not a kid show. So she's setting
She
something up.
would be again, Young Avengers, man. Like we have all these characters just kind of chilling off to the side that could be doing something.
Gary says, I'm sure he'll be in this season too. Who, Gary?
I think
I
he's
love
talking
that
about.
Matthew Lillard just looks like a dude who went on a camping trip and never changed.
Right.
He really did. He walked
Yeah.
straight out the woods. Well, he was down there, in DC.
Like
There's a lot of
he
woods
looks
around.
like he was lost in the woods for 30 years and just
Micah.
wandered out and was like, "Up, back to work."
He was on a camping
He-
trip, and he's like, "Oh,
He's dressed like someone who would ask for help at a Lowe's and then apologize and thank you for that help. But then he's in here and he's like, I'll just kill you.
yeah,
With a smile on my face, I'll do it.
That
He
is
gives like
100%
Clark
a
Griswold
Fico outfit. That is
vibes.
not a Lowe's outfit.
Yeah, yeah. That is a Lowe's dad outfit.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I
he
would-
feels like a big man when he goes into Lowe's and gets the really
I-
big cart for the lumber.
I would really like to see BB pop up in other things, though.
She
I
should.
like
to.
It would make sense.
I imagine
hope
she
so.
would. What if she's? I
What's up,
wouldn't. What
Micah?
if she ends up working for freaking Jameson?
Daily Bugle.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'd be down for that.
The Daily Bugle.
I don't
That'd
think
be
she
kinda
would.
cool.
She has her own thing going, and I love that, and I hope she keeps that going because it's like what content creators try to do now,
Yeah.
but she did it.
What if
I
she's
mean-
like, sort of like how they do, I think it was the Dana cast in the Spider-Man games.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're
Oh,
saying.
you're talking about the,
yeah.
the
I
Insomniac
know
games.
exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
I laugh when we all just stop talking.
I got captivated by Mr. Charles here because he's talking so much crap and just gets away with it. And I agree. Deborah's like, Vanessa just has no time and the arrogance, but like
Oh,
Fisk is like, hey, you offended, but he also isn't overly upset because he can't do anything.
Because he's scared.
Yeah.
Look, Fisk
Yeah, he
is
really
not
is.
used
We've
to
never
being
seen this
around
before.
someone who does not shake when he yells at them. So Fisk is scared because this is out of the ordinary. If Vanessa was scared, I would be terrified.
Daniel had a white rose on the counter with BB's note. Yeah.
Oh.
BB, you're awfully brave trusting someone with that bob haircut like that.
Yeah. Also,
Freaking step for
a
wife
night
haircut.
thrasher. Okay, Micah.
Oh, but it like I wish she would just have this hair forever. She looks so good as a brunette.
I
Like
like
the,
it.
the eyeliner. Oh, look.
It does it. It does it.
I would love a Night Thrasher series.
I'm sorry. It was just so sad how you said it.
It really was. It goes, I would just really like that.
He's like,
It's
I'm
like
in
you're
a safe
remembering when your
place.
dad went out for
a
milk
Night
once
Thrasher
and never
project.
came
I
back.
would like to see a Night Thrasher series. I'm realistic to understand that we're probably never going to
Never.
get one.
But it is one of those weird ones that you could see them do, and you're like, but why? Like Wonder Man. I loved Wonder Man, but when they announced it, I was like, but why?
Yeah. Well, yeah. And
I think,
like, Wonder
I
Man-
even said when we did the recap that Wonder Man is not even Wonder Man's favorite.
He's
Why?
not.
he really isn't, though. I mean,
And if anyone in the comments tells me Wonder Man's actually my favorite, I want you to
You're
know
lying.
that
Bot.
you're sitting on a throne of
100% a
lies.
bot.
you were
He's a cool
absolutely
character,
right.
but like,
I've never heard anyone say that.
I've
he's
never
like
met somebody who's like, you know who my favorite hero is? Wonder Man.
And I
Yeah.
mean from the comics, if his show made him your favorite, that's perfectly fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fine. But I mean, I see
Wonder
the
Man's
parallel
best
there
thing in the
too.
comics is being brought back to life out of spite by Wanda.
Craigslist vigilante wanted ads. Hey, you know, they got a whole underground thing, all right? But Karen had connections. She probably reached out to BB.
But like BB's a trusting little bastard, you know, because she like in the last season when he's like, you know, you're like she just trusted anyone saying like, oh, I don't post everything under my own name. And I'm like, keep your voice down, girl.
Also,
And then
like,
she's with her.
But
they
I think
haven't
that's part of
mentioned the
her
whole chief
art, though,
dying
right?
or anything.
Like seasoning into becoming more like Ben. Right.
I don't think it's seasoning her to be like Ben. I think we're seeing how she's already like Ben, but I think she's going to do it differently.
No, I agree, but I'm talking about like Ben over years learned who to trust versus who to not.
Yeah.
So I think it's showing that she wants to be like him, but she's still a rookie.
I think it's going to get her in trouble at some point,
Right.
but she's not going to
feel
die.
like they're painting her as in too deep too fast.
Right.
I think what
like
they're
very
doing,
naive.
Because she doesn't have the experience Ben had.
I think what they're doing is showing that the curse of their family is trusting Karen Page.
That was a weird segue with the
well, I don't know why you gotta just keep bashing Karen like that, but all right.
Ben is dead because of her.
Heather's on the phone remembering the time she was choked. So,
girl, we all do that. You're not special.
If you need some brand synergy with Xbox, you just need that new kink unlocked achievement to pop up over your head.
I always appreciate how they make sure you know when she's having a moment because they tilt the camera like, oh,
it's like she's in a new state of mind. Like
she's
having a PTSD attack. But also, like, it is wild to me how mad she was on the phone. But then she was like, yeah, I'll change the answer.
At the end, she's like, oh, no problem. It's, oh, sorry about that. Yeah, of course.
Then, like, explain your anger. Because I'm not seeing
that run with Wonder Man was cool with Quasar. Yes. Have you read Wonder Man with Beast? Because as unimportant as Wonder Man is in Marvel, the Wonder Man Beast comics are so much fun.
They're a great romance.
I actually have not.
They're really good bromance. I wish there was more of a spotlight on them in the comics.
Heather's a straight savage, by the way, drinking like a half a glass of pure straight Grey Goose. No, I don't know how to water it down. PTSD I'm getting. I like am adding something into there. Like, God, is she doing it to know she's still alive?
Look at that.
Yeah, right. She's trying to feel something.
Look at Matt showing Karen how to block stuff, but she's not going to block that Billy Club later in the season.
I just want it known if that goes that way, and I think it is because they're so happily in love. It's not going to last. There's no way.
Yeah, no.
If it does go that way, I'm going to be.
I hope she gets.
Going to be the problem.
Matt doesn't get to be happy except for one bedroom at a time. That's all Matt gets. He gets to be happy one bedroom at a time. He never gets long-term happiness.
I know everybody's building up Bullseye. Like, oh, how are they going to have him redemption? No, I want Bullseye to be close to being redeemed, but then he freaking kills Karen with the Billy Club, and it sets him on his psychopathic behaviors again. Because Bullseye is never going to be redeemed. That's not the point. His character is a psycho. He hates Daredevil,
and it's so Bullseye coded and Daredevil comic coded that he just shows up in a fight that has nothing to do with him. He's like, I'm just here to mess with Daredevil. Do it like
exactly.
That's what it feels like.
Like, give me that, man.
He's like, I'm just here for a good time.
Yeah. He's like,
like, we all saw like the super serious trailer they gave us for, teaser, because we never got a trailer for Daredevil Born Again, and serious, fighting for their lives, almost die. Wink from Bullseye. He's so unserious.
He's just out there with the vibes, man. Yeah. You know, hello, Karen.
See?
Hey, guess
That's
what?
100% what he's going to do. Hey, good to see you again, Karen.
And then just Billy Club right there. That they got to do it. Okay. Especially if Elektra's going to come back. I am cool if Karen ends up getting killed off. because then, I need Matt's trauma. Okay, that's the whole point.
Like-
Matt doesn't get to be happy.
And if you guys do watch the episode and she does die, just know that Friday on this show is going to be lit because I am going to make everyone's lives miserable here.
Oh no, I'm sick.
Oh, I think I'll have COVID then.
Oh no.
If Karen eats it, Megan will be.
I'll be here by myself. I don't care.
It's just a whole hour of Megan just dancing.
Spreading
Just party
the
music,
gospel.
and she's like, "Oh,
The witch is
It's got
dead.
the strobe lights.
It's the new Nerd Initiative Yule log. It's just Megan
smoking
dancing
on that
for
Karen
hours.
pack."
Oh.
It's like, I didn't know there was a Nerd Initiative rave. There's not. It's just Karen's death.
Just Megan turning up to death.
Megan's just out there, on one.
You got to find the positives in life and celebrate them.
Oh God,
That's such a good line. Which loser cops are we talking about?
This scene just stressed me out because the whole time I was like, Cherry, no.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who thinks Cherry's actually dead?
I don't think he's dead.
I think
I
we're going to
hope
start the
not.
next episode in a hospital saying
He's not actually dead.
If he would have gotten here any later, he would have died.
Old Mr. Eye Patch busting in here.
Look at Matt. See, Matt's still an upstanding guy. He hits him in the eye that was already busted instead of breaking.
Exactly. Like,
what a good guy.
Well, he's blind, so.
Well,
so-
Matt's an equal opportunist. Okay, he doesn't care.
What a mensch.
Well, I'm saying, how did he know he was hitting him in the right eye, the correct one?
Because
I
he
just wanna
has
know.
radar, Megan.
Are we going to get like a montage of Matt spray painting his suit sometime this season? Because I really kind of want to see that transformation as well.
I am confused about that because I didn't expect them to start
Right.
with the black suit.
Like, it's all black. I thought he would have spray painted because they show like it's.
That's what I
coming up.
thought. And the Funko, it has like it's spray painted black, but it has like parts of it missing that shows the red. And like, oh, I bet his suit gets messed up or he loses it and he has to go back to his old suit. Then he has to like spray paint it.
What were you going to say, Ida?
Oh, no. I was just going to say, like, I thought that we weren't going to get the black suit until way later.
Yeah.
Like,
I also love this Billy Club and how it just is basically, a slingshot boomerang type, just
Directional change.
ripping people.
it's so cool.
And then Matt just lets himself get punched a couple times and he's out.
Dog, this scene stressed me out because you could have given me a million guesses as to what was going to happen next, and I would not have could not tell you. Million years would never have got it.
Jen Walters took Matt's helmet off in a kinder demasking. Oh, I thought you said kinkier demasking. I was like,
I
yeah,
read
probably.
Jen Walters, and I was like, whoa, wait, whoa, what are you about to say?
I was like, somebody got a hold of my fanfic. It's Matt Murdock. Snap, snap, snap.
Also, I want to point out, like, when the knife,
If I fall over and play dead, maybe I won't get hit.
I want to point out, like, the knife that comes in that says you're welcome. He has no idea what it says.
No,
He's
Yeah.
blind.
but
That was for us, guys.
I also am just curious, like, do you think he was sitting there laughing to himself, being like, oh yeah, he's gonna love this, and then wait, you're
And-
blind?
But it's also
Oh,
like,
man.
how many knives do you carry on you,
do you know
bullseye,
how long
that just
it
have
took me to
different
chart?
messages on them?
I had to engrave that whole knife, and you can't even read it. Is that what you're telling me right now?
He carries around one of those battery powered Dremels, just engraving it to get ready to throw it.
Or
While
like-
Matt was fighting those guys, that's what he was doing really fast. Like, oh, this is gonna be sick.
Bullseye sitting there like, is that the right your?
Where's the apostrophe go? Dang it.
So
Like-
who else thinks Jessica Jones is coming next?
Oh, I thought Jessica Jones was definitely gonna pop up and be the one to save him. So she's coming next episode, hands
I
down.
think, yeah, it's a 2-episode night.
So,
I
What if it's
think-
only that night?
I think earlier in the season or earlier in the episode, when Karen's talking about, I know somebody, I'll give her a call. I think it's Jessica Jones that she's talking
Oh,
about.
it definitely
Oh,
is.
yeah.
I agree.
Why the cheese does she know her?
Bendis is a consultant instead of Soul. I did not catch that. Okay.
What?
Why does she know her? Karen knows everybody, man. I don't know.
Ugh, pick me.
She also knows
I
who
said-
is Daredevil, and she will eventually sell that for drugs.
Facts.
I really would also love to see that storyline too. Not gonna lie.
I actually really. So when they first released leaked pictures, we all saw the red wig, and I was like, I know a trashy actress porn star wig when I see it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'm still waiting.
You mean the everyday Mary Jane
hair?
hair?
Oh yeah, Karen did meet Jessica in the Defenders. Come on, Megan, get some.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
I just watched Defenders last week. Oh, that's right.
Apparently
they
not.
did at the police.
Get good, nerd.
True.
Yeah.
When it's Karen, that is my blind spot.
Don't worry, she'll just rip your eyes out. It's cool. It's all good.
That dumb bitch.
Yeah.
She's not that bad.
It's grown and fueled me. And the more people who tell me she's not that bad, it gets worse and worse. So like, I can't. Yeah.
Because I don't like Karen in the comics. I can't stand the comic Karen. But
Karen
I like
comics.
Deborah Ann Wool.
Yeah, I do too. I think that's what it is.
I love her, but I don't like her as Karen.
I see, but better. I like her as Karen a lot. And then in the comics, Karen's useless. Like, I'm glad she died. Again, she was out there selling identities for meth. Like, come on, you deserved it. But I really enjoy her character in the show. Very different. I do want to give some like, Ida, what are some predictions for the way the rest of the season? I want to be able to go back and look at this and see how right or wrong we were as far as predictions.
I'm honestly sort of going off of what we saw in the trailer for Brand New Day, like projecting out that far. And I think Kingpin might potentially rely on the hand.
Oh, nice. Okay, I could see that. I'm kind of feeling the same. Megan, what are some predictions?
I don't think Kingpin is going to depend on the hand because Madame Gao did screw him over royally and then skip town. So the fact that the hand is back, I think that means Kingpin is in jail. Or
again,
out.
Kingpin's in jail. So now we got Tombstone, Owl, and the hand all coming in because there was the comic that we were reading, Megan, remember, where the Kingpin was coming in, the hand was coming into town because they were trying to take over the power.
That's what they do.
Shawn, what do we got for some predictions?
I don't think Heather dies. I really think I like the Lady Muse theory. I really like it. I think Fisk goes to jail. And while he's not technically in the season, I think the season ends with Luke Cage announcing run for mayor.
Oh, that would be so tight.
Maybe as an end of the season credit scene.
Yeah.
Like a clip of him in front of City Hall or whatever announcing a run for mayor. I think that would be a nice segue to bring Mike Coulter into season 3.
They're definitely bringing him back somehow. He's
Dude,
coming back.
100% because he has dropped hint after hint.
He's not even being shy or
he shaved to look like him too at MegaCon. Yep. Did you see him at MegaCon?
I did. Didn't meet him, but I did see him. And yes, he shaved up. He was looking. He's dropping hints. He's coming back. He's got to.
He's been wearing yellow a lot.
Oh yeah,
a lot. Yeah,
I'd be down for a Lady Muse in season 3. That'd be cool. Elektra. I think Elektra is going to take over the mantle of Daredevil because Matt and Fisk are both growing their beards out right now while they're actively filming. So I think Matt's going to be in jail, and I think that's what Spider-Man is breaking him out, and with Punisher. So I think the season ends with Daredevil getting arrested, everybody finding out who he is. Which very much could bring the Purple Man and the Purple Children back in later down the road. If we are getting like May or whoever, they can adapt the Devil's Reign storyline a little bit. Because if you want to bring Fisk in later on, he can then remember who Matt Murdock is and then set up maybe the big final season or whatever.
But in the comics, didn't he have the beard when he stepped away from being Daredevil and was like more a lawyer?
Well, there's that. He's in more like the ninja, when he's like more ninja style Daredevil, kind of look like he's fresh off the Power Rangers movie.
I tell you what, I haven't also heard much, but with the Fisk, like the Fisk power vacuum, like if Fisk ends up arrested, there could be the adaptation with the obvious Spider-Man tie-ins they talked about with the gang war storyline as well.
Yeah. That is true.
I do think was it the Rose and Tombstone and who else is fighting for like control of the underworld?
Everybody. They all want some.
Everybody.
I actually don't think
that does give us Elektra Daredevil as well.
Yeah.
That does, but I don't see him going to jail again. I think So when Kingpin realizes he done messed up, he did way too much. He dips town, and around that time, that's where him and Typhoid Mary. I almost said Myphoid Terry. So Typhoid Mary
that's a
get
Rick and Morty
together, then they
character.
get married, and she's the first lady of New York. Like, I want to see that because
Mhm.
Vanessa seems off this season, and if
She
I don't
does.
think she's gonna die, it's gonna have to be up to Fisk to leave her.
That'd be
Because
tough.
if she dies, that changes the whole story.
That's true. That is, yeah. Yeah. No, that's a good point. You bring up a lot of good points. That was, episode 1 of our watch party for Daredevil. So if you want more Daredevil, Megan and I did a post-show reaction where every Tuesday we're going to be dropping our post-show, and come catch that. Shawn and Megan did, Daredevil Yellow along with Chris this past week for Daredevil, Man Without Fear Mondays, where we got each and every Monday a new Daredevil run that we're kind of covering. Megan, what are we talking for this coming Monday? Let's give a little sneak peeks.
Well, we are covering someone that everyone likes to think about dying. And
just look up Daredevil issue 220. There we go.
it got really quiet here.
I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
It's Heather.
It is. Yes, we are covering that. So make sure you subscribe here on YouTube. Never miss an episode. We are going to be doing more of these watch parties. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff. Ida's out there. Some big news happened. When it actually becomes official, I don't want to speak it before it happens, but Ida's got some big news. Make sure every Wednesday, New Comic Book Day, we have fresh comic books. And not for nothing, but the 4 of us are going to have a lot of thoughts about the new Stephanie Phillips, Lee Garbett Daredevil issue that drops on Wednesday. And then next Saturday, we are going to be in Annapolis. So make sure to follow all of us on social media, Nerd Initiative. And you guys, it was a pleasure as always. Ida, where can people find you actually on social medias?
Find me on, I think Instagram, Blue Sky, and Threads.
Nice. Shawn, where can people find you?
Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, all at Meeple Multiverse.
Nice.
Ida, what name can people look up to find you?
Oh, actually, let me look real quick because I can't remember off the top of my head.
I think yours is Ida Quinn.
Not to put you on the spot, but on the spot.
Well, because she said you can find me there. I'm like, do you know how many people are on there?
There's a lot of you.
There's like a whole mess of them.
It would be Ida Quinn 13.
There we go. Then Megan, where can people find you?
You can find me everywhere by looking for Vigilante Vibes Podcast.
That's
everywhere,
right.
except TikTok, because I'm done.
Everywhere. TikTok would be a piece of crap. It's annoying. But then Nerd Initiative right here, or Hops Geek News, where me and Lauren, we just drink beer and talk comic books, movies, TV shows, and then we're doing a lot of stuff here. So until next time, everybody, fire up those theories. May your Karens be great, unless you're Megan.